Welcome to today's special episode. We'll be diving into Educated by Tara Westover, a deeply personal and powerful memoir about resilience, family, and the pursuit of education. We'll break down the major themes and moments, so even if you haven't read the book, you'll get a full picture of what makes it so compelling. Let's dive in. So, Educated is about Tara Westover's journey from growing up in an isolated survivalist family to earning a PhD from Cambridge. Can you believe she had no formal education until she was 17?
It's mind-blowing. Her family didn't believe in schools, doctors, or anything government related. Tara spent her childhood working in her father's junkyard in rural Idaho, completely cut off from the outside world.
And the physical and emotional abuse from her brother Sean is a key part of the story. It's so difficult to read about how isolated and powerless she felt, with no intervention from her parents.
Absolutely. Her brother's abuse shaped much of her childhood trauma, but what's even more incredible is how Tara found the strength to pursue self-education. She secretly studied at home, teaching herself enough to pass the ACT and get into Brigham Young University.
That's the beginning of her formal education journey. But imagine the culture shock. She didn't know basic things and even how to navigate a classroom.
Exactly. That culture shock continued as she pushed further into academia. But the more she learned, the greater the rift became between her and her family. Her father, who likely had undiagnosed bipolar disorder, was particularly resistant to any outside influence or change, leading to deeper family conflict.
The book really dives into that conflict, especially the clash between loyalty to her family and the pursuit of self-discovery. Tara had to choose between staying loyal to her roots or breaking free to explore who she really was.
And that's what makes Educated so powerful. It's not just about earning a PhD, it's about Tara grappling with her identity. She had to confront her family's extreme views, which included rejecting modern medicine and believing in conspiracy theories, to carve out her own path in life.
She eventually distanced herself from most of her family, especially after confronting them about the abuse and their denial of reality. This leads to a huge emotional toll as she becomes estranged from her parents and siblings.
Yes, and there's a deep emotional struggle throughout the book. Tara's conflict between wanting to be loyal to her family and needing to protect her own mental and emotional health.
Despite everything, her journey from a survivalist home to Cambridge University is extraordinary. The book also explores her gradual transformation, how she came to understand the world beyond her father's rigid and paranoid worldview.
And, in the end, Educated is a reflection on the power of knowledge. Tara's education wasn't just about learning facts. It was about learning to think critically, question beliefs, and ultimately find her own truth, even if it meant leaving behind the life she once knew.
So, whether you're interested in family dynamics, personal growth, or the transformative power of education, Educated covers it all. It's an intense, emotional read that gives you a lot to think about.
And if you haven't read it yet, we highly recommend giving it a go. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Let's keep the conversation going.
Thanks for joining us today. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit subscribe and join our channel. We've got more amazing book discussions coming your way, and we'd love to have you with us.
Stay tuned for our next episode, and happy reading, everyone.